Welcome back, everyone. If you're looking to book more calls and clients, then you're in the right place. You've probably noticed that the coaching industry has exploded in the last few years, and with good reason. So if you've been thinking of launching a coaching business, then let's go ahead and jump right in to the 10 reasons why you should launch your coaching business today. The first reason to become a coach is to pass on your experiences and your lessons learned. Now, I know that might sound a little self-serving for you to be able to do something, but actually it's the exact opposite, and you're actually helping other people on their journeys. So I know that a lot of people disagree with me on this, especially in entrepreneurial circles, but I actually hate the mindset of when people say, well, I had to do it the hard way, so they should have to do it the hard way too. I couldn't disagree more. That on one hand, yes, there is some value in people learning lessons the hard way, let's say, but if we don't help each other, if we don't pass our experiences, our lessons learned, and so forth to not only the next generation, but to peers and anybody else in the world, then really, I don't know what we're doing. So whether you've accomplished something that's cool or you've overcame some type of negative situation, all of that leads to the same thing, which is that you can help people in the future to achieve that same goal and maybe even to do it better than you. The next reason to become a coach is similar, which is to advance humanity individually and globally. Now, with all the bad news in the world, whether you avoid news or not, the point is that I understand that it can be easy to feel, I don't want to say helpless, but that it's easy to feel that we don't make a difference. But I'd actually say that coaching is actually one of the best ways to make a difference, because you are helping an individual person to accomplish their goal, reach their dream, or whatever it might be. And not to get too meta here, but I do think that that makes a difference globally, because if one person can help one person, and if that spreads, of course, then I think that really can change the world. The next reason to launch your coaching business is to have the 3 big freedoms, which are time, location, and income. So if you're not familiar with these, location is the easiest one. So if you have location freedom, that means you can work from anywhere. The second factor here is income, which really means that you set your own income ceiling. Because if you're an employee at a job, it really doesn't matter how good you do, you know that there is a hard ceiling on how much you can make. But if you start a business, coaching business, or whatever it might be, then you actually yourself set that income ceiling. Or better yet, you remove the ceiling altogether. And that last freedom is time. So similar to the location thing, this pretty much means that you choose your own hours. Now, this doesn't mean you're sitting around doing nothing, but this does mean that you choose which days you work, which hours you work, how often you work, and stuff like that. The next reason to launch your coaching business is because it is genuinely rewarding and satisfying. As good of a person as I'm sure you are, human psychology through millions of years of evolution has led us to enjoy helping each other. So whether you're helping your kid to do their homework, you're helping your little sibling to tie their shoe, you're literally opening the door for somebody, these things really do feel good. The next reason to become a coach is for the absolutely massive growth opportunities. Now, keep in mind, I already mentioned earlier that the main growth from this industry actually comes from the demand as opposed to the supply. So the point is that people are becoming much more aware that information is not nearly as valuable as transformation. In other words, yes, somebody can buy a book or a course or a seminar or something like that, but it's extremely much more valuable to have somebody guide you through the process. I don't want to say hold your hand, but to pretty much help you reach your goal. The next reason to become a coach is loosely related, which is the financial opportunity. In other words, people are becoming much more aware of the value of somebody that can guide them through a process to help them reach a goal, as opposed to just reading about it. The next reason to become a coach is for the transferable skills. Most importantly, this will teach you, or at least it should teach you, about marketing and sales. Whether you choose to go the employee route or the entrepreneur/business owner route, becoming an online coach can help you learn the most important lessons or skills, which are marketing and sales. In other words, it all comes down to lead generation, which is collecting leads of people who might be interested, and of course, lead conversion, which is getting those people to buy whatever you're selling. The next reason to become a coach is to improve your knowledge and skills. Now, I am a firm believer that one of the best ways, if not the best way, to learn something is to teach it to someone else, because this forces you to organize your ideas, to make things clear, and to actually understand it yourself. The next reason to become a coach is to expand your network. Now, to be fair, yes, you pretty much can do this pursuing any entrepreneurial venture, let's say, but specifically when it comes to coaching, this type of client-facing role forces you to become a team player and to interact or to play well with people and to just overall become a better relationship builder and to actually build more quantitatively. The next reason to become a coach is because of the low overhead and the overall low barrier to entry. Now, I know that some people might say that these are negative factors why you shouldn't, and to be fair, that's kind of up to you if you want to be optimistic or pessimistic about it. But the point is that if you want an industry or a topic or a career of something that you can jump into relatively quickly, coaching, assuming that you are providing value, is definitely an option. And the absolute number one reason to become a coach is to hit the like button and subscribe below. If you learned something interesting today, it does help a lot. For more help finding your niche, creating your signature program, and getting clients, then book a free strategy call with me below to find the biggest opportunities in your business. Well, that wraps us up for today. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.